What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Kickin' with Kachi, where we highlight individuals that are really taking the industry by storm. And today, we have the honor, the pleasure, and the distinction of sitting down with legendary producer, songwriter, engineer, and self-taught pianist, Eman Beats. Eman, appreciate you for coming in and really kicking it with me today.
I appreciate you too, man. It's an honor to be up on here. I've never done like an interview like this, so it
I
feels
love it.
special
I'm
for sure.
glad. Yeah, I'm glad I'm one of your first because honestly, like that, I love having people coming on here. I love being that interview where right before they blow up, right before they really get onto that bigger platform, they interview with me, so I can be like to my friends, yo, you know that famous person? Yeah, I talk to them. That's my man. You feel me?
No, for sure, definitely. Great
And if
start, bro.
I'm saying, if y'all don't know, my son E-Man is legendary with the beats. Like
I do
anything,
appreciate that.
samples, the crate diving is deep, deep, deep. So what kind of pushed you? What was the start of you getting into production, making music?
I mean, so my whole life I kind of been into music ever since I've been little. I remember like singing Aretha Franklin, like for real. But I started making beats. I'm gonna say like 2015 was my first beat I actually recorded. Cause my older brother, he used to rap and stuff, and so he just told me, "Hey, I already played piano for a minute." So he just told me, "Yo, come down here and mess with this thing." And ever since then, I've been running with it. Cause I'm like, bro, if I can make money, especially when I found about like making it a passion and a lifestyle, cause I was in
Right,
my part when that was the part of my life. I'm like, bro, what do I want to be? Do I want to be a fireman? Do I want to be a? I knew I always been a hustler. I was selling
right,
candy in
right.
school, so I was like, I need to do something I love. So music just literally came to me. I didn't have to chase it. It's just something that came natural. And I do appreciate God for like bringing it to me. I don't know what else I'll be doing if I didn't have music for real.
And with the pianist, was this something that you did lessons with as you were growing older and then stuck with it, or how did you find yourself learning how to play piano?
So when I was little, my mom she had a little piano. I don't even remember this, but she told me she said I used to just play on the piano and just mess around with it. And my grandma she ended up giving me a piano to the TV, and it was like a game, and you had to like learn read the screen and play.
Ah,
And that was cool. And I would get irritated because I couldn't play this stuff. So that just kept. Obviously, my parents were like, okay, he likes this. Then they threw me in individual lessons. I was in there for a minute, and after I got in like I think it was sixth grade. It's this performing arts school out here. It closed down, unfortunately, but I went there, and that's where I kind of just like actually started playing piano, being around peers that love music as well. And then yeah, that's kind of where the piano basis started, and that was like around sixth grade, where I
and
actually
where would you
started like.
say that? I
I'm
was gonna
sorry.
say, like, where would you say the genres of music? Where do you think your influences for the music that you make now? Because very like hip hop, indie underground, a little bit of funk, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And a
Oh,
lot of those other gender blending styles, but still are revolving around hip hop. Was that the influence as you were growing up, or did you just kind of take it from different types of perspectives?
I mean, 100%. I mean, I literally live extremely close to Michael Jackson, so I've been listening to Michael Jackson since I've been a baby, and yeah, that's definitely one of the influences. My brother, he grew up in the Chief Keef era, so that was in my
Right.
ears. And my parents grew up in Marvin Gaye era, so it's like I'm listening to all these different genres, and I like all genres of music. So that's definitely just threw into the bowl of like music that I listen to now, and that's kind of what inspired me. Cause I like creating music. Other artists inspire other artists, so it's like it's a rolling snowball of like creating new genres and creating new styles and flows. So that's kind of my purpose is to make something different. Because if it wasn't for like the Marvin Gayes, then we wouldn't have the Lauren Hills who made the Giveons. It's just
Right. Right.
it's a ladder. So that's why we trying to just make a mark instead of making creation that's the same. It's too much copy and paste out here. We gotta be different. You know what I
And
mean?
to describe your style for people that are watching this interview that are going to be now looking towards you, how would you describe your style? What would you want fans to take away from listening to your music?
I'm gonna say I'm like I guess I definitely got the hip hop bases on me, but melodic. I really like melodic music, so I do a lot of melodic. A lot of my beats you're gonna hear piano, but I definitely like sampling too. So sampling
Mm.
is one of my things, but melodic and definitely bouncy melodic drums with that too. I like 808s hidden, but I'm trying to get more into R&B, but it's definitely gonna be 808s, hip hop bounce, kind of the current feel with a little pizzazz to it, I would say.
And then now, like with everybody, I feel like giving a lot more credit to the producer, right? But this also is the credit of producers being able to do other things, right? You also are a songwriter. Does making the music, like making the production behind it, that affect also the lyrics or the type of vibe or the type of person that you would want on the song as well?
I mean, I guess so. I guess, but what I write is just what I write. I'm open to
Right.
anybody. You know what I mean? If you got music, I'm open to it. If you good, you good. And I ain't got. That's why I'm kind of looking for somebody who's completely opposite of me, but it's like
Mm,
got their own feel.
mm,
Because that's something nobody ever heard of. The
right.
only reason I be writing is because it's kind of fun and it kind of just flow out of me. I'm like, I need to write this down. I don't want to
Mm.
forget it. And it kind of helped me making the beats too. If I got a flow, if I can rap on it, somebody else can rap on it. That's kind of how I think about it. So yeah, that's kind of how it come out
And
songwriting.
will we see probably like you rapping on your own beats? Were you doing a little Kanye Pierre Bourne little transformation going on?
That's so funny you say that. I got one single out. It's called Stable. I haven't like promoted it none, but I definitely just wanted to get it out. But I got one single out right now and a bunch of songs written. But I'm just trying to get the producer on the ground first, and as that start rolling down, I'm definitely open to everything. Kanye, he started off as a producer, but you see him
Right.
now, so you know,
But
ain't
I'm
no
saying
closed
like there
doors
might be
around
some
here, bro.
times where like someone hop on a beat and you like, man, if I was on it, man, I would have ripped it.
Nah, for
But
real,
it makes
trust,
sense,
bro.
obviously, getting into your niche and developing your brand. So what sort of things do you feel like is helping you primarily as a producer in this era now where producers are coming a lot more to the forefront?
You said what kind of helped me, or
What is helping you or that helped you or is helping you currently kind of put your name out there a lot more?
um, hmm, what kind of helped me? I mean, I guess Instagram. That would I be on mostly now. I started off with YouTube, and that's definitely what kind of gave me my inspiration. Like, oh, I should probably do this. I started off getting a decent amount of views, a good subscriber amount. Is just especially for just starting off. I'm like, okay. And then the type beat era came up, and it came oversaturated.
Right, right.
So I'm like, okay, I probably should think of a different way. So I mostly post on Instagram. I work with a lot of artists that's close by. And I'll be trying to do a lot of networking. That's kind of how I'm moving right now until something else comes in the alley. But yeah, I guess just Instagram and face to face. Really, I'm not gonna lie.
I would say you post a bunch of beats like every post. Like how many beats do you think you kind of go through in a week? Like how many? Because I know that what you post on Instagram is just only a small portion of what's in the vault. I already know how creatives are. We're perfectionists. I know there's a
That
bunch of stuff where one little hi hat, you're like, no, it can't get posted.
that's
So
pretty much facts, bro. That's
so
facts.
how often are you producing music?
I made. Some people make like 10 beats a day. I mean,
Jeez.
it really depends on your I say quality over quantity, but some people,
Right.
it really depends on who you are and what your brand is. Me personally, I have spent 4 maybe 5 hours or more, even more than a day on the beat. I'll come back the next day or even a week later and retouch it up. But I probably make like maybe 2 to 4 beats a day. 4 beats if I'm like flowing, I ain't got nothing else to do. But
Right.
two definitely usually. But like I said, it's quality over quantity. Personally, for me, I like feeling like, okay, this is the finishing touch instead of, okay, maybe that's another one. Just get through them all. I mean, as more when I get more time, I'll probably be pushing them out more. I become more of a little machine. But until then, I'm just trying to make sure I sound good, make sure everything coming out how everything close as I can in my head, I guess.
And I would say like in coming up, like is giving the free beats on YouTube and showing the snippets of the beats on Instagram, is that sort of also like building the portfolio, so to speak, of because as creators, we already know we gotta work for free before we get paid.
Oh yeah, you
So
got.
does that kind of feed into that as well? Like, hey, like you worked on a beat for like 4 or 5 days, but for it to just be something to show people that you're good at what you do for them to then hire you.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a part of the element. You're gonna have to put 10,000 hours in before you even get 25 cents or something like that.
Right, right. She,
So
if that.
that's a very much fact. So you gotta be passionate about this, and I'm down for it. You know what I mean? Because I know the repercussions. I see the vision already. So it's like I'm not worried about that. And plus, it's fun. It's not like
Right,
it's not work. So it's like okay, I'm having fun, and it's a good side to it. So if it's meant to be, it'll be. And plus, I got other options too. So it's not. I'm not like focused on one thing, but I kind of am. So I see the big picture, but I see what you're saying. You kind of do gotta put yourself out there for free. Everything not gonna come happen overnight. Not even a year or five. I'm still
right,
working.
right.
I mean,
But I mean, like I said, for y'all watching, like, make sure y'all check out the beats because they're fire. Like, you can probably even make a beat tape and just listen to it on their own and just vibe out to that because they really have some. Like, you can feel the story behind it. You can see honestly, the Easter eggs that you be throwing in where they allow consistency between the beats. But I'm not going to talk about that too much. What I do want to talk about now is the Swim Records LLC. What is
wow.
Swim Records and how what are we looking forward to it? I see you smiling, so I know it's something good. So let's talk about it.
Hey, I appreciate you doing your little research, bro.
Hey, yo, I've been doing this a long time. I know how to. It's kicking it. I gotta make sure I'm knowing who I'm kicking it with.
Nah, for sure. I appreciate that. Make me feel special. Nah, but
Of course, of course.
nah, but it's just like I said. I got a vision, and growing up in Gary, bro, you don't know. Imagine you would. It's so much talent here, and I just wanna. I wanna be. I want to help. When I help myself, I want to put other people on too. So,
Right, right,
seeing the vision, obviously, I kind of want to start a record label. So swim, it stands for something within me. So
hmm
swim, and when you swimming, you gotta be at a relaxed state, right? You can't be rushing, or else you're gonna drown,
right, right,
right?
right.
So, swim records. That's kind of just the vision and the record company I kind of want to put out. It's a little small right now, but greatness takes time. So, that's just a little start of what's gonna be something in the future.
I
God,
mean, hey, if y'all out there in Gary, Indiana, or even close by to Gary, Indiana, where it's a drive or a plane away, make sure you tap in with my boy Eman Beats
nah,
because
we
yeah, it's great.
worldwide.
I love the idea of collective bargaining when it comes to making sure we get our people right and people creatives, get them connected with each other.
That's facts, bro. It's worldwide too. We everywhere, bro. It's so much talent, bro. It's people out there more talented than the biggest people, but they just don't put themselves out there, bro. It's like, bro. The only person that can stop you is you. So it's like you gotta trust yourself, bro. It's really about doubling down and knowing instead of thinking. You feel me? You gotta
So, do
really.
you have a favorite beat or favorite instrumental that you have, or do you have a favorite beat that you haven't played yet that we need to look forward to?
Oh, see, it's always one beat that comes to my vision when I say favorite beats. But I'll be like my most recent beats. I'm like, dang, these sound real good.
hmm
But it's one beat that always like I feel because music that touch the soul is gonna feel you gonna feel it
Right,
everywhere.
right, right.
I mean, it's the beat's called It's on my YouTube page. I guess that's kind of one of my. I just like the melodic vibe. Like if I can describe
hmm
how I feel and my bounce and everything. That's kind of one little concise beat. But like I said, I got lots of beats where I feel like, man, this one's tough. But it's probably gonna be the beat. It's like a Polo G.
Okay. Okay, okay. So I mean, all the ladies out there, if you want to get close to my boy E-Man, you gotta just say, "Hey, my favorite beat is you know." He gonna try to talk to you.
Nah, for real. Hey, you funny, bro.
Hey, so what has been some highlights as you've been developing your brand and developing your sound and really polishing your sound? Because we all know creatives when listen to beats you made like 2, 3 years ago, it was fire back then, and you listen to it now, and it's like, damn.
That's very much facts, bro. So highlights you say? Hmm.
hmm
Let's see. Just being recognized by like producers that's like platinum. Like
Right.
TNT piped up. TNT was one of like the first people that liked my post. I'm like, is this the nigga that produced Jada Young? And I'm like, no way. I was like, it's just like other people see your light before you can see your light. So I was like, man,
Right.
it's getting recognition from people, not even just like people that's already known, people that's like close to me. It's just like I don't know, just like letting people just feeling that your music actually is touching other people. You know what I mean? that's
And what
kind
would
of
you say, kind of on the flip side, has been an obstacle on this journey that you've had?
okay. Obstacles. It's just like staying in that creative mindset, not
Mm-hmm.
overthinking is one of the main things I battle with, bro. Because it's like your music can't be forced. Jay Z said
Right.
you can't force it. So it's like once you start thinking like it should sound like this, it's gonna go down the drain, you know.
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
letting go and really letting God is one of my main things that I've been trying to do. Just letting it flow through me. But you know, it's a working process for real. So that's
And
one
I mean,
option.
would you think in recognizing that has that made um being okay with things not being perfect right now? Has that kind of allowed you to accept the fact that this is a journey, right? That journeys take steps and they take time.
That's definitely yeah, yeah. You gotta be okay with not being perfect because nobody's perfect. So it's like, and even then, if you like feel like that's not perfect, so it's like that's when you go back and you pick it out. You're like, what's not? What's making me feel like it's not?
Right, right, right,
How you elevate? You can't elevate if you don't um like accept. If you don't know
right.
what it is, then you can't go nowhere. You're just gonna be looping. But yeah, I definitely will
And
say that.
my grandma said, the problem with like really ambitious people is that our eyes are always looking forward, but we never realize that our feet, like physically, we're already moving up, right? We're always just looking at that next point, like I need to get the Grammy, I need to get on the podcast, and you have this, but not realizing, yo, I just hit 1.9K views on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Just on a tight beat, stuff like that, right? Or like you said, going back and looking at your new stuff and really like, yo, like, hold on, I don't know when it happened, I don't know how it happened, but I'm fire. Like,
That's
I'm
true.
really doing it out here. You feel me?
That's true. That's true. One of my friends said sometimes you gotta just take a step back and see where you was and
Right,
just see where you are right now. It's like yeah, like you said, we be looking too much in the future instead of being here right now. And when you appreciate and like appreciate how far you've came, even just in a week, you like, okay, last week I couldn't do this. This week I can
right,
do.
right.
Like you, that's all that matters. As long as you're going, that's all that matters. It's all about staying focused and no matter how slow, as long as you're going, that's all that matters, bro.
And then speaking of dreams, like, do you have any dream producers or dream artists that you would love to work with? Maybe top three, top four?
Okay, top three. I'm gonna start with producers. I mean, obviously, Metro Boomin. He
Oh yeah,
definitely
of course.
because at first I didn't even know what producer tags was, but
Mm-hmm.
it's caught in my head. It was like if you're on Metro, you know, I'm like
Yeah,
okay.
right.
I always knew this was something for me because it's just those caught my ears. So Metro Boomin definitely gonna be one. Nick Mirror. Nick Mirror put me on with the YouTube, like you know, and Juice WRLD's one of my favorite artists too. So that would be a crazy collab if I could get on that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and hold on, let me think of one more. Let me think one more. Oh, I mean Kanye would be a stupid collab if I could, but that's a dream. So yeah, Kanye, Metro Boomin, and Nick Mirror, I would say. But you know, and artists. Oh, Polo G, definitely Polo
Of
G.
course, of course.
That'd be crazy. Um, let me think. Big Sean. Big
Okay,
Sean.
okay.
No, I like his messages he put out. He got impact.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see who else. Bro, it's just so many people. I'm trying to think. I'm just trying to make it precise. Let
I'm not
me
gonna lie,
think.
I can feel a little Sleepy Hollow on your beats a little bit. I can feel a little the melodic New York drill. I mean, I'm from the Bronx, so obviously I gotta throw my
Oh,
guys on
really?
there. But I was hearing a lot of the like, okay, I can have my guys really rip on this. That could be nice.
Hey, I appreciate that. I like Sleepy Hollow. He got his voice and his way he like hop on the beat and everything. That's definitely cool. I like that you said that. I'm gonna definitely keep that in mind now for sure.
Hey,
But
let me
the
get
last
put me in the credits when you drop that beat. Let me, I get my little 5% royalties.
oh no, I got you, bro. I got you for sure. You put me on. But I don't know why A Boogie just keep on coming in my head. But I guess A Boogie
Okay,
is
okay.
probably he's genuine. He got melodic. I'm melodic, so it's like he cool. I would maybe him.
Okay, okay. And now looking forward, right? Like what can we look forward to now from you? Anything that we should be on the horizon expecting from Eman Beats?
My plan. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna come, but I can't say that. I want to drop one more song before I go back to college. You know, I got one more year, but I want to record one more song and drop it. That's kind of one of my plans. But on the beat side, let's see. Hmm, 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 I'm glad you asked me this. This is stuff I need to be thinking about.
You know what I'm saying? I just gotta keep them on their toes.
Nah, for real. Hmm, 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 hmm. I guess I mean just a good collab with the artist. A
Mm-hmm.
good
Okay,
artist that's
okay.
a message. You know what I mean? I like artists that's telling a story. I mean, I love music that make you feel good and stuff, but people that actually saying something, that's the music I really I mess with because you know it's making a change. Like I said, Polo G, he's tough because he tell a story. You know what I mean?
Okay, okay. And then you said you got one more year at college. Where you go to school?
I'm at Ball State University.
You said
That's
Boston?
not Ball State University.
Ball State.
It's
So black man in college,
sir,
doing music, following
sir,
his dreams. One more
yes
year
sir.
left. Come on,
Uh
man. Come on, man.
huh.
Come on, man.
Appreciate you. Yeah, we gonna get that little degree just because why not? And
Of course.
gonna keep it pushing because you know why not, bro? If we got one life to live, live it up. I can't be stagnant, bro. I'm trying to touch the top, and I like to inspire. I aspire to inspire others. So if I
Mm-hmm.
can do it, anybody else could do it. That's one of my main purpose. You know, I like seeing people achieve their dreams. I
I
guess.
love it. I love it. I love it. And honestly, Eman, appreciate you once again for coming out and kicking on me, man. Like it's a dope conversation for real, for real.
Now, for real, I do appreciate the questions and stuff. It made me kind of think about some stuff for real. So I do appreciate you coming with the questions and being on point with the facts and stuff for sure. So yeah,
Hey,
y'all
man.
gotta touch Kachi, bro. He's legit. He's on that. He's on the come up.
Appreciate it. Honestly, you as well. Like, make sure you guys hit up my boy Eman Beats. If you're a musician, if you got a product that need a jingle, if you need something that needs music, Eman Beats is your guy. Is your guy. Is your guy. Make sure you hit him up before he blows up. Before he's too far out of your reach to even contact no more. You know what I'm saying?
Said it. You said
And you
it,
can
bro.
check out
Oh,
his music on SoundCloud, YouTube, TikTok, Apple Music as well, and Spotify. Check out that new song "Stable." He said it's gonna be the first of many. So make sure you get in right now. You feel me? Is there any last words, Eman, that you want to give to the audience?
hmm, 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 hmm. Chase your dreams. Don't stop believing. And it's a step away. Don't ever quit. You know,
I
you
love it.
gotta stay ambitious. You know, we
Mm-hmm.
put in for a mission, achieve that mission. No cap. We gonna get it.
I said I need to get a soundboard to do my funk flex bombs. Just hit the explosions out
You
there,
definitely
everything.
need one. You need one for sure. That's
But yo,
cool.
thank you guys for another amazing episode of Kicking with Kachi. You can check out this interview at the DC Voice on Instagram and YouTube. You can hit me up at Koch.the_analyst on Instagram. Once again, hit up my boy Eman Beats at Eman Beats on Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, Twitter, TikTok, Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere you need music, that's where he's at. Thank you guys for another amazing episode. We're out of here. Peace.